Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our post-match presentation for the game between Petro de Luanda and APR Rwanda, with APR Rwanda running out as the victors by 75 to 57. Day number 2 of the finals of BAL 2025. The top table, I've got head coach of APR, James May, and Ntore Habimana. Questions, please. We'll start there and then we'll come here.
Aisha Ramatina from 20 FM. Congratulations on the win. My question for you, Coach, is during the first quarter, we could tell that APR is slowly getting into the game, but the odds were technically against you until the first half. How did you strategize going into the game so that you win and come out victorious?
The main thing for us is we wanted to start out strong. Petro is a very, very physical team. I don't think we did that to start the game. Their physicality slowed us down. We couldn't get at the speed of play that we like to play at. It was very, very difficult. So for us, part of it was also anxiety, right? I think anxiety for every team coming out. You know, we were a little bit divided because of anxiety. Everybody wanted to do well, right? Which that's a good thing of having a good team. But we just couldn't pull it together. But slowly as the game went on, you know, we bonded together, got that team chemistry, and we were able to get fast. We were able to clean the glass, protect the rim, and play fast, which is something that we're good at. And for us, it paid dividends for us.
Thank you.
Leonard Soms, ESPN Africa. Coach, in the first quarter, it looked like your team was struggling a little bit to defend Samkelo after they brought him on. But as the game went on, you found a way. Was there anything in particular that you and maybe defensive coach Sam Vincent said to the players that got them to get it together?
You're saying for our full team struggled, or did you say a particular player, or you said the full team?
I was saying that the full team seemed at the beginning to be struggling to defend after they brought Samkelo on, number 23.
Yes. You know, Samkelo's a very, very aggressive player. Downhill, you know, in the past we've had problems sometimes with a guy that's really, really physical driving downhill. We got spread out a little bit too much and gave him a little bit too much space. But once we were able to match his intensity and his strength, I think we were able to neutralize him, and from there we were able to neutralize the team. They got in foul trouble trying to be physical because we started being a little bit stronger with the basketball. And, you know, we just had to get up and down. You know, we play a little bit faster. You know, sometimes when you're playing a guy like Samkelo that's so aggressive and strong, sometimes you got to play a little faster, try to wear him down a little bit. And I think we did that not just with him, but with a few of their players.
Cindy?
Cindy Somabunda from Forbes Sports Money. Coach, in the last quarter, you guys held Petro to just 11 points. What are some defensive strategies that you guys really honed in on in that last quarter to close the game out?
One, getting up into the basketball. We got up, we were able to pressure, we were able to slow them down where they just didn't feel comfortable. Anytime you could disrupt the guards, right, that always affects the production of the team. Also, I think we were a little bit aggressive. A little bit more aggressive on pick and roll. Our rotations are better. And we're a team that feeds off of that. So once we start getting stops and we had great rim protection, for us, our energy goes up, we get more intense. So once all of our guys got to that level, I think we had 5 guys that were really, really just aggressive. I don't think we changed the strategy. You know, we've proven to be a solid defensive team. But different nights we go up and down. Tonight, in that second half, especially the fourth quarter, we were just able to get to the level of play and sustain it.
Any questions for Ntore? Yep.
Congratulations. Congratulations, Nore. This really is a big statement across Africa and the world. But you have the quarterfinals coming up. What is your objective, really?
If you can press the thing.
I think the objective is just to take it one game at a time, and we have the loser of this next game. So you know, the coaches are going to do their best to scout them properly, and then we're going to follow. And then, yeah, just stay consistent with our defense and play defense and get rebounds like we did in the second half, and everything will take care of itself.
And since I still have the mic,
Yep.
the brotherhood of the court, how has that helped you to understand your roles as players? Because it's not about who's starting the game. So just if you can speak about that.
Yeah, I mean, we got a great group of guys, and everybody on this team, like, nobody cares about scoring or stats. We just all want to win, and regardless of the outcome of individual statistics, I think if we get a win, everyone's happy.
Take one last question, if you can, in front here. No worries.
Thank you. Jason here from Radio France. Coach, I would like you to say something about Nunio Mot's performance today. Of course, coming in for the playoffs for your team after Kigali's performance. What do you say about his performance today?
First of all, I think it's difficult for any player coming in new to our team to be as effective as they want to be, as they see it when they come in. But I thought he did a great job with his energy, great job with his focus. Obviously, there's a lot of stuff he still has to learn on both ends of the court to, plays and different strategies and details and stuff that we need. We got to get his legs increased, get him running and stuff up and down. But he did very, very well. He knows his spots. He picks his spots. He's a great basketball player, so he's able to feel out the game, and I thought he played really, really well. He's very, very efficient from the field. Just a few turnovers, but other than that, he crashed the glass. We've had times, especially in the now conference, where we weren't getting it on the rebounds. He's shown that he could do that. He's shown that he can slow us down when we're sporadic, and he's shown that he can carry the load for spurts offensively. So I thought he did a great job tonight.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Coach James. Thank you, Nore. We'll commence with our second part in a short while. Welcome to our second part of this post-match press conference. We've got Petro de Luanda represented by Coach Sergio Moreno and Samkelo Cele at the top table. Now I have questions, please. We'll only take 4 for the interest of time, just trying to make sure that we all catch the second game. Start with Leonard Solms.
Leonard Solms, ESPN Africa. Samkelo, vintage Samkelo there in the first quarter. The other quarters not quite as much. Was there something that they did to disrupt your momentum? And is there something that you can do to adapt to a situation like that in future games?
No, not necessarily. You know, I think I took myself out the game by kind of forcing a little bit in the second half. And so I think, you know, if we just calm down a little bit and play together, I think we'll be fine.
Aisha? Oh, there, yeah, and then...
Yes, for a question from Sankelo. Sankelo, you play at home. This is your first game from the final. What about opinion? The Petro is not win today, but your contribution from the points from this game, the people went to start the game. Good, Sankelo. What is the problem from the loss today?
Can you ask that again?
The problem, the loss, Petro lost today.
Today, okay. No,
yes.
no. They played better than us today. You know, they made shots. You know, we didn't. We got really good shots today. We just didn't make them. And so, you know, congrats to them. But we'll figure it out and, you know, be back on Monday.
We'll take Aisha, then we'll take Claire at the back.
My question is for you, Coach. What were the main challenges that you faced with APR during these playoffs, and what are the positive takeaways that you can take from the match?
Oh, okay. I think the problem don't play together. The player today is impossible play because have problem the fall in the first, in the second, in the third quarter. Don't have good concentration or don't have the reading of the game because be competitive in the game, no? But I think the problem is play correct 20 minutes, the first and the second quarter, and after is don't play together.
Okay.
A question for you, Coach, again. I'm here. Would you say there is a kind of pressure on the team to try to win the competition back-to-back, and is there a lot of expectation on your team?
No, I don't have pressure. I think the team don't have pressure. I think for the next game is very play together the first thing, and all the thing is are better in basketball. No, is very aggressive, good concentration, all the participation, the offensive, the more offensive player for win, good defense. All the things we have better for the next game.
Thank you very much, guys. Thank you, Coach. Thank you, Sam. We'll be back for our next game of tonight.